Hello guys, Luke here, and today is the day Origin Game 3 2017. It is the decider. Obviously, New South Wales won the first one convincingly. Queensland, they won the second one with a bit of a comeback win, bit of a tight one. However, things are very, very different for Game 3. Now, a lot of the times going into Game 3s, you kind of expect Queensland to have the upper hand. You know, you've had your Thurstons and Cronks and stuff, your Smiths, who've been there and done it, your Slaters as well. They've been on this stage before. However, things just feel different this time. They just feel different. I know this is probably something that New South Wales fans say every year, but things definitely feel different for me. Now, New South Wales blew it last game. Should have won that game. Especially they put themselves in a great position to win, and they didn't. However, weirdly enough, I feel as confident going into Game 3 as I did for Game 2. Whether that's a good thing, I don't know, but I was super confident going into Game 1, as you could tell by my videos. Second one, also confident. We end up losing that one. Third one, I feel confident as well. And I think it's kind of just, it's a welcome change for New South Wales supporters. Whether we win or lose, just the fact that we don't feel like we're we're just making up the numbers, I guess. Because in previous years, it was just like, I know we'd been close. And so the game style, the style of play that we played, we've gotten close. It's not like we've been flogged every year or anything, but you always just knew Queensland were just going to win somehow. New South Wales get themselves in a good position. We're going to blow it, apart from 2014. But yeah, I definitely feel something in the water today. Hopefully, I'm not speaking wrong as a New South Wales supporter. I'm sorry for Queensland fans. Chances are I'm completely wrong about this, and you come back tomorrow and I'm going to get lots of ha in your face. But I don't know. It feels good. Speaking of the actual game itself, rather than my personal just thoughts on how confident I am, in terms of the game, how do I expect to see it go? Well, I think it's going to be tighter than the first game. Maybe not as close as the second game. That's probably not a good. It probably will be actually super close just because it's the third game. It's the decider, but. New South Wales actually have some injury concerns. Queensland obviously have a few injuries of their own, more than New South Wales, I guess. But for New South Wales, Boyd Cordner is probably going in at like not 100%. Well, we know he's definitely not 100%. They reckon he probably won't play the whole game, which is a little bit alarming. But he's such a good player, you want him in that side. But apart from that, like unchanged, or the team is unchanged, which is good. Whereas Queensland have been mixing and matching, some through their own doing, some through injuries. But at the moment, like the halves, I think they're going to run with Cameron Munster at 5'8" and Morgan in the centres. It could be vice versa, but either way, you've got a guy not making, well, Munster would be making his debut, but I mean, Michael Morgan, he's played Origin, but it's always beaten off the bench. And I mean, Cherry Evans did that role, and when he stepped in, he couldn't do it. But before that, Cooper Cronk did that role, and he's come in and done a hell of a job for Queensland. But yeah, Thurston is such a big loss. We saw the last game. I know they're talking massive about Thurston. I don't think he did that much, to be honest. I didn't think he had that good of a game. It's just more of the fact that New South Wales didn't exploit him enough, which really, he was a passenger out there at times, and he should have been targeted as Andrew Johns. As you've seen, Andrew Johns furious they didn't go at him, which is just, it was just so dumb. But I thought Milford had a pretty decent game the first one, so it's disappointing for him that he couldn't be there for Game 3, but it gives an opportunity to, you know, your Munsters and Michael Morgan, Ben Hunt on the bench. Maybe he'll get a go in the 5'8" position, that is. But yeah, Darius Boyd is out as well, so you got Darius Boyd and Jonathan Thurston missing, and I think they're big losses. Darius Boyd, I don't even think he's barely lost a game in Origin, I think. So he's got some like ridiculous record. I forget what it was, but essentially Darius Boyd steps up in Origin. You can say what you want about him, but he just falls over the try line. But he's a good solid winger for Queensland. He's done the job over many years. So them having another player coming in, and also they haven't picked a centre to play centre. They've picked a 5'8" who's going to play centre. So that could be good, could be bad. We've seen with Jared Hayne, he was pretty good the first game, not so much the second game. He's not actually a full-on centre. Obviously, Hayne can do a decent job there, but in terms of positioning and defence and that sort of stuff, from all reports, it's a super hard position to learn. Like, you got to know when to go in, when to go out. That's why it's effective having such a good defensive centre. Like Will Chambers is quite good in defence, so it's good they've got him out there. But yeah, Michael Morgan's a big body. He's pretty fast, so he should be able to do the job in the centres. But yeah, it's interesting that they've decided to go for him rather than an actual centre. I don't know who they would have picked, but yeah, I thought that was interesting. In terms of the actual game itself, like I said, I think New South Wales are going to win this one. Just something feels right. Hopefully, I'm not going to eat my words, but yeah, like, by no means does Queensland have a bad side, but just when you take out Thurston and stuff, Thurston and Darius Boyd and all that, I think they're in a bit of trouble. However, they still have a guy like Cameron Smith. When you got Cameron Smith in the side, like, you still got a chance at winning. I don't give a shit what team. Put him in the Knights team, and the Knights will have a chance at being in top 8, I reckon. That's just how good Cameron Smith is, how much of an influence he has in the game. Where you can say all you want, he's a, you know, he refs the game, whatever on the field, but he's bloody good at what he does. And that's why I think it's so weird for me to see that everyone just say outright that John Thurston is the best player in the world and blah blah blah. And you got Cameron Smith playing. Cameron Smith's still killing it. I've always thought Cameron Smith's a great player. I think he deserves to be mentioned right up there with Thurston, Andrew Johnson, all that. But for some reason he always seems to get mentioned like a tier lower, which is just weird to me. But whatever. Anyways, my prediction for the game is New South Wales to win, and I'm gonna say 1-12. I don't think it'll be a blow. I don't think it'll be a massive blowout, but I do think New South Wales will win. But maybe not as tight as game 2. Hopefully not as tight as game 2. Hopefully, as I'm yawning right now, wow. Hopefully no leads will be blown tonight. That's all I'm going to say. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Leave in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on the game? And for God's sake, don't come back tomorrow and go, ha ha, ha, you're wrong if Queensland do end up winning, because that's just footy. Queensland got a good side. They can do it. I just hope they won't. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Luke YT. Same as my Instagram. It's Mr. Luke YT. My Facebook page is in the description below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.